Right guys and girls, here it is, the next sort of stinker car. It's a 2012 Seat Ibiza, and it's going to be a challenge, this one, to be honest. We'll start at the good bit, which is the outside. As you can see behind the number plates and stuff, usual sort of build up of scum really behind them, but the wheels and things, I mean, when you look at the wheels you can start to tell just how long it's been since this car was last cleaned properly. Those are absolutely filthy. The areas like round the windows, there's mould and stuff. Just a sort of the usual sign of a car that doesn't really get cleaned as often as it should. The majority of the work, as usual actually, is on the inside, and here it is. It is absolutely, it's revolting in here. Every surface has just got mud, dirt, it's stinking. Basically, the lady that owns it, her husband got in touch with me and says, got a bit of challenge for you, Gary, should you wish to accept it. Basically, the lady, she's got horses and she uses this car to go back and forward to the sort of stables when she's doing her mucking out and stuff like that. So obviously, she's got dirty shoes and dirty clothes on after she's done that sort of dirty job. So this is what ends up happening. It's quite typical, really. When I quite often get asked people that clean stables out and stuff, their cars always look the same. But the worst thing about this one is the smell. It is really, really badly smelly. The guy actually warned me. He says I have to drive it with the windows down, and I thought it was just being a bit dramatic, but it's right enough. The dogs, despite there being a dog cage on the back, there has been a fault with the boot lid, so they've not been able to get the dogs in the boot. So what they've had to do is put the dogs on the back seat. So as you can see, there's just hair, and it's just everywhere. There's hair and just grime, really. I mean, the boot, actually, I mean, you can see there's a lot of hair and stuff built up on it. You can't really see it too bad on that sort of material, but there's full of hair. And just along all the edges, like here. Just look at that, it's ½ inch thick and muck, really. So we need to get all that out and get it cleaned. Same way round the boot. Just look at that. And this side, you get a better view for the dog hairs and stuff everywhere. It's like it's got half of the beach inside it, as well as half of the local council tip. But anyway, guys and girls, let's just see what we can do and get it cleaned. Get it looking a bit better for them. Let's crack on.
to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, I won't let you down.
So guys and girls, seats are out. The back seats on these are so easy to take out. They literally, the bottoms they just hook in here. The back ones, it's just like it's a little like a cam almost that you turn. You just push it back with a screwdriver and the back seats lift out. The only bolt you have to undo on the back is the seat belt anchor point. On the front, it's four, I think it's M10 splines, and then they just basically lift out a couple of wires and stuff like that, but nothing too worrying. What is worrying though is just how much dirt is in it. I mean, it's you can get a better look now the seats are out, can't you? Let's look round the other side. So, I mean, just look at that. That just builds up and builds. You can actually see the difference between the clean carpet and the dirty carpet. It's just horrible, that, isn't it? Moose's little doggy senses have been going mad all morning, haven't they, Moose? He's picking up on the different doggy scents and stuff. Anyway, let's crack on.
Some gates never get to open 'cause it's too late. I could be the one who saves you from this place. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me, find me, find me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, I won't let you down.
somewhere in the middle. Try to find myself again. Life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. 'Cause it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, go, go. Running to better times. Go, go, go. From my emotions I'll go, go, go. Running to better times. 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 Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. 'Cause it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, go, go. Running into better times. Go, go, go. From my emotions I'll go, go, go. Running into better times. To better times. To better
This made me laugh, guys and girls. This is it's a toy squirrel for the dog, and it's been lying in the back that long, it's flattened. It actually looks like roadkill. Look at that. Roadkill squirrel teddy. Can he beat that? So, another one done, and it's not looking too bad, I don't think. It is essentially a dog car though, and the first thing the customer's going to do is put the dogs in it, drive it down to wherever they keep their horses, put their muddy boots on, and get into the car. So you just know it's part of this, it's the vicious circle, or the vicious cycle of being a car valeter. You spend all your time cleaning them just for somebody else to go and get them dirty. But that's what keeps the customer coming back, because they need cleaned eventually, don't they? So you've got to know when to call it a day. There's no point in me spending another 2 or 3, 4, however many hours chasing every single mark on this car, because it'll just all get undone in the first sort of 5 minutes, and that's at the last 10%. The last 10% that takes you 4 times as long will get undone just like that. Anyway, as for a quick question, I thought we'd do one on music. I don't think we've done a question on music for a while. This time, no, I'm not asking you for your favourite song, I'm not asking you for anything like that. I'm asking you for a song that reminds you of something. So, for example, Boston. There's a song by Boston, More Than a Feeling, and for some reason every time it comes on the radio it reminds me of being in the car with my mum when I was a kid. Another one is Baz Luhrmann, Wear Sunscreen. That's the class of 99, that one. Aye. That just takes me back to a time when I was about, I don't know, 15 or 16, something like that. My gran actually bought me that CD, so it's probably sending me some sort of message to wear sunscreen or something like that. But it's got a lot of good stuff in it as well, telling you not to bother worrying too much about things that aren't worth worrying about, essentially. So my question is, what song or songs have you got that take you back? Because music teleports you back to a time in the past, doesn't it, when that song was in the charts. So tell us in the comments what song takes you back to whatever it takes you back to. Who does it remind you of, or what time does it remind you of? Where were you when that song was getting played? And hopefully you enjoyed that video, guys and girls. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.